Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and this is our Aquarius replay walkthrough. So, the replay for Aquarius is on right now. It is the fishing expedition. So, this is going to be more relaxed, more calm, and I'm going to do things a little bit different in this walkthrough. So, instead of just playing from start to finish, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through with a new game. You can start this with a normal save. If you want to use a normal save, like your main save, make sure to go back to the space anomaly. There is a expedition terminal in the back of it, right next to the big Nexus cube. Go back there. You can begin it from a normal save. However, I'm going to be starting with a brand new save for anyone who's brand new, never played No Man's Sky before, or if you don't have a save that you really want to use for this, you can totally do this, and any of the rewards you earn from a new save, any save you want, it is cross-compatible with all your saves. So, if I beat the expedition on a brand new game, I'll be able to use it on any of these saves. So I can load up my fugitive run, and I'll be able to claim the rewards from the expedition. Or I can claim, I can start my main save and go back and do that. Any save you have right here will unlock the rewards, even if it's a brand new game. So don't worry about, I want the items on my main save or this save or that save. It unlocks it for every save, so you don't have to worry about only doing it on one particular save. Anyway, we have 2 weeks to finish this off, so remember, it is running right now. The Aquarius Expedition is running right now. It ends on January 22nd. So keep that in mind. You want to make sure to get this done before that date, because the next expedition will start on the 22nd as well. And that's usually, if you're in the United States, that's usually in the morning. So on the 22nd, like 8 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, depending on your time zone, the expedition will end. The Aquarius one will end. And the next one will begin. The Cursed Expedition. That's the next one. So just keep that in mind. Don't wait until the last minute. Don't think you have the full day on the 20th. No, it ends in the morning if you're in the United States. If you're in Europe, it's going to be, afternoon-ish, depending on your time zone on the planet. All right, we're going to start the expedition. But yeah, so I'm going to go through and just do one phase at a time. That way, in case you're looking for a particular milestone, you can say, that's going to be in phase whatever, phase 3, so I'll just watch the phase 3 video. It sounds like it would work better in my head, but again, let me know down in those comments. Do you prefer each phase being a video, or do you want just a longer video, but it covers more milestones as you would naturally progress the expedition? Because some of these milestones are going to be easy to do early on, and you want to knock it out early versus in order. So it just depends on your playstyle. I prefer to play that way, but this makes it a little bit more. Oh, look at that. Look at that multi-tool. Are you kidding me? I've started off with a cool multi-tool. I'm choked up already. Let me see that multi-tool. Wait a minute. Look at this thing. Oh, that is awesome. I like that multi-tool. Very, very cool. So first thing I would always recommend when you start off the expedition, move your technology around. If you've played No Man's Sky for a while, you want to put your similar technologies together. So your hazard protection needs to be next to your hazard protections, things like that. Make sure that is the case. So yeah, we'll leave it there for now. Just make sure to move all your stuff. We can't move any of our Starship stuff, but we can move our multi-tool stuff. So I'll keep, actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll keep that over there. And we'll put our visor over here. So, move that over one more, just in case. This expedition is a fishing expedition. It's very, very focused on gaining fish. So if we press pause, go to our expedition tab. These are your milestones. And because we're doing phase 1 today, this is phase 1, these are the ones we're going to be focused on. We're going to be locating our starship, leaving the planet, reach the first angling destination, acquire a fishing rig, catch your first 3 fish, and miss out on a catch and cook a fish. There you go. We have all these to do, but again, you don't have to do these in order. You can skip ahead to like phase 4, and if you want to harvest 7 living pearls, you totally could do that right now. So there is a benefit to doing that because every one of these milestones gives you a reward. So if you wanted to get a reward early, like reach the ocean depths of 40 meters, if you do that, you will get crystal sulfide as a reward, 10 of them, glass, pure ferrite, and underwater construction plans. So you can have an advantage of getting materials before you actually need them, because you might need these later on or before this. But we're doing all this stuff early, or we're doing all this stuff in order. So let's go locate our ship, leave the planet, and reach the first angling destination. So because we're on the starting planet, I would highly, highly recommend scanning and collecting resources as much as possible because we're going to need this later on. So we're going to be fishing. We're going to be making our own bait. So you're going to need a lot of materials in order to make your bait. Just keep that in mind. Do that, do that. Oh, yeah. Give me all this stuff. Give me all this beautiful, beautiful material, the oxygen and the carbon. Yes. There we go. We can also probably scan that animal and get our nanites for this planet. I think this is a unique planet. So if we go into our pause menu, yes, this is a exotic planet. So we scan the one animal on this planet. We get 250 nanites. We can also upload everything here. So if we want to upload, oh, we can't upload it yet. But we can upload stuff and get some nanites as well. I don't think we will need a lot of nanites. Like, you can get upgrades and things like that. But again, this expedition is very focused on fishing. So most of what you want to buy is stuff to make your bait. You know, and your hazard protections, things like that. That's what you're really going to be focused on. So let's grab a whole bunch of materials. We're going to need to fix our ship to get out of here anyway as well. So let's do that. We're going to need a lot of ferrite dust. We're going to need some, let's see. If we go into our starship, we need ferrite dust, pure ferrite, hermetic seal, metal plating. Yeah, we got the normal stuff. Sometimes they change the recipe in order to fix your ship. In this one, they don't, which is awesome. I like that. It always throws me off whenever they adjust the recipe. Like, oh, you're going to need chromatic metal. It's like, no, you don't. Not normally, but this is not normal because it's an expedition. So, yeah, of course. You can change it to whatever they want. Grabbing all this good stuff. Well, we got some minerals. Oh, look at that. We got magnetized ferrite and we got pure ferrite. I'll take all of that. So I always like to put my stuff in order. You guys know, you always make fun of me. I like to put all my stuff in order. Everything has its place. There is no sort button in No Man's Sky. Not yet. This is January 2025. So if you're watching this like, a year from now or whatever, they might have added it, but as of right now, they don't have it. So you never know what they're going to add in No Man's Sky, which is awesome, but also a little bit irritating because, you want this thing forever, and then all of a sudden, like a year or two later, they give it to you, and you're like, man, I wish I would have had that later or earlier. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Go, go, go. Oh, we need our dihydrogen for our jelly, so get those blue crystals. And for fishing bait, keep an eye out for mordite, phosphorus, and dihydrogen. We need those 3 items to make some really good bait later on. Mordite, which is going to be from killing animals. You're going to need some dihydrogen, which is the blue crystals, easy to get. And phosphorus, which is a rare material that's on fiery planets. So we're not going to find anything here. There's no phosphorus here. But we're going to need that later on, so keep that in mind. While you're looking around, or if you go to the space station, while you're shopping for materials, grab those things as well. And look it. We got a whole bunch of eggs here, so let's pop these eggs. Your spawn is random, so you will probably not be next to an abandoned building like this. However, you could. And if you are, take advantage of that. Pop these eggs. Because these eggs, you can refine them for nanites, which, okay, whatever. But we don't really need nanites in this expedition. Maybe later on for a milestone, but right now we don't need them. What we need is money. So let's make sure we get some money. We can sell these larval cores for cash at the space station and get a lot of money early. So that's what we're going to do. That's my plan anyway. Maybe we will refine it later on. It depends on what we see at the space station, and I'll do a quick check on the milestones as well. Oh, get out of here. The big secret is you don't want to stand still with these guys. If you stand still, they will attack you like that, see? So just keep moving. Just keep moving on your feet, and you're good. There's an egg over here. And also, let's hit this waypoint right here. You never know. Sometimes they have a milestone for activating these waypoints. So, in general, I like to do it. They also give you a little bit of nanites for it, so it's always good. Always good. I think we got all the eggs out of here. Let's go inside and collect some stuff on the inside as well. So, anything important in here? We have a terminal for language, I think. Yep. We also have a trade terminal that's going to give us money. Oh, nope, we don't. Dang it. Usually you do. All right, let's open this thing up. Now, these corrupted terminals aren't part of the storyline as far as I'm aware, so we don't need to read any of this stuff, but we'll read the first sentence to see if it is a generic one. User identified, terminal now active, unlocking data log for analysis. It looked like a wound on the world, crimson and ragged-edged, like something that once lived but then was torn asunder. This is a normal, generic one that we normally run into in the storyline for No Man's Sky, so it's not anything unique. All right. Oh, we got 142 nanites out of there. I'll take that. So let's get into our... you know what? It's not bad. It has wings on it. They're going to give you a shuttle probably, so this is going to be unique as well. We'll all have the same upgrades, but your ship is going to look different cosmetically. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, mine's not bad. It's a double engine, and it has little stubby wings on it. I'm still not a fan of shuttles. I don't like them at all. As I settle into the starship's oddly familiar surroundings, I feel a strange dampness about the seat. Ew! The smell of salt water lingers in the air. Faint, but unmistakable. Looking closer, there appears to be a bottle lodged at the launch control panel. Well, so see what this bottle has. There is a message inside the bottle, scrawled in a hasty hand and torn from a larger book. It reads, I finally feel like I'm getting closer. A trader on Gisto offered me solid gold information on its location for a price. And so I'm selling my ship. I'll miss the Celeste, but I have to know if the rumors are true. I hope whoever buys you takes good care of you. At the bottom of the message, someone has added a handwritten set of planetary coordinates. I input them. Universal address validated. Warp coordinates primed. So now we know where to go. And as far as I'm aware, the glyphs right here are not unique or special. Like, they don't take you to a weird spot. It's literally these coordinates, these glyphs that you see on the screen. They take you to the rendezvous planet. So if you are coming here in the future, that is a rendezvous planet. If you want to go check it out, there's probably going to be a lot of, communication stations all over it with notes from people who've played the expedition back when it was active. So we need pure ferrite. We got that. And a dihydrogen jelly. Got that. We need metal plating and a hermetic seal. Now, the problem is we can't make a hermetic seal because we don't have any condensed carbon. Well, we don't have enough. Let's look around and see if we have anything nearby. We have oxygen. We have condensed carbon up here. All right, let's go check this out. There's probably a crystal we can bust open. So you can't break the big ones. See, if you try this, it says, sorry, you need an advanced mining laser. But the small ones you can. So we can get the small ones to get a little bit of it. You can also refine it to get your nanites as well if you want to do that. Let's get a whole bunch of this stuff. Now we're also going to need a lot of... we're going to need a lot of condensed carbon actually because we need to make fuel to get a warp drive going. We're also going to need oxygen and we're going to need a lot of ferrite dust we can get. And chromatic metal is the big one. So let's see. Is there any copper around here? Cobalt. 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 I mean, cobalt's good, but I don't need that much. Copper. There we go. Let's get some copper going as well. So we need copper. We need condensed carbon. So I'm just going to run around a little bit, collect all this stuff, because we're going to need this later. Also some oxygen right here. Ooh, look at that. I'll take... Oh, look at this. A big patch of oxygen. I'll take all this. Let me have it. Let me have all the oxygen here. get in here. The dihydrogen is always a good thing to do. Grabbing all of this. So we're kind of prepping a little bit for later on. Like once we leave the planet, it'll tell you, oh yeah, by the way, you need to go to a different planet. You need to go to a different system in order to find the rendezvous, the fishing spot. But they haven't told us that yet. Oh my god, is that small? Yeah, it's a small one. That's all right. That's fine. Good enough. This will hopefully get us going. I think we have a warp drive. Oh, we don't have a warp drive. Okay, we're going to need a lot more than I thought. I thought we already had one installed, but we don't. We're going to need to build one and get that going. So let's do that. Let's get a whole bunch of this. We could also buy chromatic metal at the space station, so not a big deal. But I want to try to get ahead of the curve. You can't buy condensed carbon. So that is one thing we're going to need to get. Condensed carbon and oxygen. Those are the two items that they won't sell you on the space station. Let's get in here. All right. And, you know, I'm picking up dihydrogen because I'm crazy. How much do we have here? We have 81 condensed carbon. A little bit of that. 293 oxygen. All right, we're good. We're good. Let's go fix our ship here. Let me look around. There's an oxygen plant over here. As we go back to the ship, let's get some more condensed carbon as much as we can. Make it easier on ourselves for later on. Excuse me, animal. I'm just trying to get through here. All right, oxygen here. So some of these plants have oxygen in them. So what you can do is once you get your ship working, you can just shoot the ground and get that stuff as well. Let's grab all this. All right. So we have our items here. We have all of our eggs we can sell for money at the space station. So we can buy some chromatic metal. We're going to need a lot of chromatic metal. Oh yeah, speaking of that, we need to make our portable refiner. So let's make a metal plating. We need to turn that, what's it called? Too close to a ship? Okay, there we go. We need to make that chromatic metal out of our, what's it called? All our copper. Let's do just a little bit. We don't need that much. And then we need a hermetic seal and metal plating for this. Let's make a metal plating and a hermetic seal. Good to go. Now keep in mind, if you can't find an object, you can't find a thing, like the hermetic seal, for instance, you don't have enough condensed carbon, you can use this repair kit. Or if you want to save your resources, you can use that repair kit as well, and it will replace the item you want to use. So if I didn't have the hermetic seal, I can use this in its place, only for broken items like that in the engine. So I could have done that. I want to actually save that for later, just in case we run into something else that's broken. Let's go to the stars. So now we're outside. We've left the planet. So now our next objective is to go to the fishing spot, right? The angling destination. But we need to collect these rewards. We're going to get a prepackaged personal refiner. Yes, I will take that. We definitely want that because that's the best thing in the game. So now I don't need to carry around this portable refiner. Screw that. Get out of here, you junk. We're going to keep that one all good to go. We also... Oh, nothing really. Okay, we also can get the next one, which is going to give us a base computer plan and prepackaged hyperdrive. Wait a minute, prepackaged? Prepackaged? Oh, so I don't even need to build. Oh my god, I don't even need to build it. I thought I was going to have to build that. Well, dang. All right, well, first thing we're going to do is let's go to the space station anyway. We might be able to find some good stuff on the space station, so let's go. We don't need to go to free copper. I mean, it's always a benefit, but we're going to the space station. I want to make sure that we get all the stuff we need. We have the Angler's Diary. We have all this stuff. We're good. Let's put that away. We could sell this at the space station and get some money for that. So let's go to the space station before we leave. We can buy some materials here, maybe buy some upgrades. So we do have a refiner. We can refine our larval cores, our eggs, if we desire. Again, I want to save that and maybe buy some stuff if I need to. Like if we find some phosphorus or some mordite. It's very hard to find mordite on a space station. You might be able to find it, but it's going to be super rare, and so I'd never consider it because it's so rare, it basically never happens. Maybe on a freighter, if you go to a freighter. Let's go in here. Anything really important we can buy in here? Oh, they have phosphorus. We're going to buy some phosphorus here. So let's sell our larval cores. We're going to sell the nav data. We don't need that. We're going to sell the delicate legs. We don't need that. And now we're going to buy that phosphorus. We need that for later on for fishing bait. We're probably going to need magnetized ferrite, so let's buy that. We are going to need some metal plating, so we'll put that on our ship. And of course we need ferrite dust, and we'll buy cobalt, because those two things make batteries for our hazard protection. Always, always beneficial to get those. The other thing we want to focus on is chromatic metal. Maybe if we find some mordites, we can do that. Or dihydrogen jellies. Those are important early on. No. Dihydrogen jellies. I'll take some of these. We're going to need some uranium. That's our launch fuel. And I think that's it. We're good on that. I didn't see any chromatic metal. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I am tired. Nothing. Pyrites. That's good for fuel for our ship, so let's buy that. So I think we're okay. I think we are okay. Again, we're doing this in order. So I know some of you are screaming at the screen, go do this, go do that, Dr. the Aliens. No, we're doing this in order. So we can't go get them. Nope, we're getting this in order. We're doing this in order. So there's some things that I know we're going to need later on, but because we're doing this only in phase 1, we are doing this in order. So let's go. We have some fuels down here. We're good. This is fuel as well. So pyrite is a fuel for your pulse engine. Uranium is a fuel for your launch thruster. That's why I bought those. We also need to make fuel for our hyperdrive. So antimatter housing, antimatter. So we're good. 2 of them. We can make 2. That'll keep us going for a little while. Let's go to the rendezvous or the fishing spot. So, it's going to be a few jumps. So let's go jump over here. And because we don't have an upgraded hyperdrive, it's going to take us a few jumps. We're going to have to jump from system to system until we can make that distance to the rendezvous, the fishing spot. So let's just do it again. We are focused on just doing phase 1. So yeah. Again, normally I would be doing other expedition stuff, like other milestones for other phases. And I think I would highly recommend you do that if you're very comfortable doing that. It will give you a big benefit later on, and it does cut down the time because you're doing multiple things at once instead of just doing straight up one thing at a time. But we're doing phase 1. That way you guys can make sure this is going to be all of your phase 1 stuff. So we're here. We're going to be warping into the rendezvous location. Now, I would highly, highly recommend to land on the space station. Every time you go into a system, it will put you right next to the space station. You're right here. So go step on the space station because you cannot teleport to a space station you've never stepped on. You need to go in there. Even if you've gone to the system and you're good to go, it will not count you. It will not let you teleport back here unless you've stepped foot on the space station. So you might as well do it right when you get here because that makes it easier. Like, oh, okay, I'm here. I'm good to go. And now I can teleport back here whenever I need to, if I need to come back to phase 1 or to rendezvous 1 for whatever reason. So we've stepped on this space station. Now let's go do our fishing, or go to our fishing spot, I should say. Because we don't even have the fishing rig yet. Let's go over here. This is the fishing spot number 1, secret fishing spot. We are grinding up our jellies because we're going to need a lot of dihydrogen jelly. So dihydrogen we need a lot of. We're going to need a lot of phosphorus. And now we need the mordite. So let's switch this out. So this is going to be our fishing bait. We need mordite though. We need mordite to finish this off. Also make some batteries here. That way I'm good on batteries, just in case. And then we can get rid of this. We don't need that leftover 3 cobalt. But yeah, make sure you have a lot of these. Last one we're going to need is mordite. We don't have any, so we're good. Oh, don't do that. Lock onto the secret fishing spot. There we are. Oh. So if you pull up, if you press left and right on your D-pad, when you get close enough to the rendezvous location, it will actually add a target in. That way you know exactly where your target is. Oh my god, it's way over here, isn't it? All right, let's go, let's go. Once it says you can land now, that's when the target should show up. There it is. 362. 25, 19, 13, 12, 87. So we're right around here. 84, 93. Okay, we're going the wrong way. Over here. There we go. All right, we're right around it. We're about 200 feet away from it. So let's just land here. If it'll let me. Come on, land. Oh, I love this game for landing. I swear to God, if my dragon says landing area not clear and light no fire, I'm going to lose my ever-loving mind. All right, 300 away because I couldn't land all the way back there. So let's just keep going. I have a feeling it's going to be this broken thing. Ow, that hurt. That hurt. Let's get our fishing rig. All right, angler's thing. I rummaged through the cache's rusty innards. It appears to contain a schematic for a piece of fishing equipment. Well, let's download that thing. Now we got our fishing rig, our fishing pole. We have it. So we have it, but we need to install it. Let's get in here, multi-tool. Let's install that fishing rig. We're going to need carbon nanotubes, dihydrogen jelly, and chromatic metal. So we need those 3 things. Our all of our chromatic metal is back on our ship. I'm going to palm my ship right in here because I'm too lazy to walk back there. We need nanotubes and dihydrogen jelly. We can't make nanotubes. We can make a dihydrogen jelly at least. We can do that one. And even though I just refined all of it, that's all right. So we got that. We need nanotubes. We need chromatic metal. I was looking for chromatic metal on the space station. Couldn't find any. So now we are looking for some copper. That's salt. That's salt. We have a building over there. Do we have any copper? Ooh, that's a lightning strike right on me. No, lightning, get away from me. We not have any copper right now. Oh, there's some copper right there and there. All right, let's go get some copper. And as we're going, let's get some carbon, which is going to come from our plants. Oh, it's going to be right next to the water. That'll be perfect. Perfect. Ooh, that's a good long jump. Let's get some carbon from these plants. We're going to scan it because we might get some good secondary, like oxygen. That's good. And a lightning striking all around me. This is really good fishing weather, I'll tell you that. Oh, God, I don't want to do that. Thank you. Thank you. Now we don't have to get struck by lightning while I'm fishing. Let's get some more of these. Say, but buddy, I don't need to worry about you. You don't need to worry about me. I don't care about you. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. All right, copper's right here. So remember, we do have our backpack refiner, so I don't need to make another refiner to refine this copper. I can just use my backpack refiner. And this is not very much copper. It's a very bad deposit. But hey, you know what? It's enough, I hope. I say that. I don't even know how much is here. I hope there's enough. It looks like there might be enough here. And there we go. Let's refine. Ooh, maybe not. Let's pull these out. We need to get some of these in here. There's our copper. There it is. So we're going to get 54. I think we need 80 copper, so that might not be enough. But we can make our 3 carbon nanotubes. We need 3 of them for our fishing rig. We got that. And we need 60. Are you kidding? We need 60, and I don't have enough. Well, thank you for that. Gotta get some more carbon. So, again, we're going to call in our ship because I have a little bit left over on the ship. Let's do this. We need some sodium as well. We have oxygen. We have condensed carbon. We're going to need this later anyway. But where's my sodium? No sodium? Gonna have to go find some sodium. Oh, there's some right there. We're good. Get some sodium. Yep, some sodium down here. I'll take that. Oh, right next to some poison plants. So they're going to have some oxygen for me. Give me that oxygen. There. Alrighty, let's get down here. This is next to the water. We need to go fishing. Oh, there's someone made a fishing house. I like that. And jetpack before we hit the ground. That way we don't die. So my shield is basically gone. Okay. So this is where the RNG is going to kick in, guys. So we need to go fit. Oh, yeah, we need to make my thing first. Call in my ship right there. Need to make my fishing rig, which is going to be chromatic metal. Oh, wait a minute. Let me take it out of here. You can't use it unless it's out of your inventory. All right. Now we're good. So we have our fishing rig. So now we need to collect this this milestone because it gives you rusted metal and salt in a fishing rig plan. Well, we already had. We're good to go on that. So now our next objective is to acquire a fishing rig, catch your first 3 fish, miss out on a catch. So it doesn't mean you have to let the fish get away. It means you have to collect an item. What the? I am literally fishing with my multi-tool. Well, there you go. We're doing that, I guess. Well, let's grab this one. Come on, pull it. There should be a fishing pole here, but no. I'm using my literal multi-tool. Like, look at it. He's holding on to nothing. I got my first fish. Yeah, look at that. That is definitely a bug. If I switch, now I fixed it. Dang it! That's what it's supposed to look like. It was kind of cool fishing with my my multi-tool though. That was pretty funny. I caught an uncommon fish. I need to catch 3 different fish, but it's not about letting a fish get out of here. Because if I do this, watch, it won't say one that got away. It'll be more of you need to catch an item that's not a fish. So we're talking like a boot or something like that. So if I let it go away, nothing. That's not the milestone. The milestone is to catch something that's not a fish. Whatever that happens to be. It could be, again, it could be a boat or a boot. It could just be junk. It could be algae. You don't know what it's going to be. It just can't be a fish. Come on. So we're waiting for the fish to pull on it. So they tug on it a little bit, but they have to really bite down on the... there you go, like that. Oh, we caught a uncommon jellyfish. Man, we're catching a lot of uncommon fish. That is pretty awesome. One more fish, and hopefully it's a boot or something, because that would be even better. That'll get our next milestone for phase 1 done. Well, let's see. And this is just some random water I ran to. You don't have to go to any particular area or location. As long as you're fishing in water, you're good to go. And a scuttlefish. So that's our 3 fish. So let's do that. Phase 1, we made the fishing rig. So now we're going to get underwater oxygen upgrades and underwater blueprints for that one. And then we just caught 3 fish. And now we're going to get our aqua jets for our ship. And the nutrient processor. That's what we need to cook a fish. So now we can cook a fish. But our next milestone is to miss out on a catch. Catch something that is not a fish. So that's what we need to do. Let's install a water protection module. We don't need both. Oh, yeah, we need our jets now. So we'll put the jets on. So we need to catch something that's not a fish. Come on, boot. Come over and get caught by me. Come on. I like how it still bites like that. Like you can see a fish bite onto it, but when you reel it in, it'll be a boot or algae or whatever. Yeah, let's get out there farther a little bit. We get our, nope. Still need that one, and we need to cook a fish. Now, keep in mind, your fish will fill up your inventory. If I look at my inventory, look at that. The fish will fill it up. So if you don't have any room for more fish, you won't catch anything. You need to make sure you have room in your inventory. So yeah, make sure you have room. They will stack up, and they will mess up your inventory if you're fishing for a long time. So keep your eye on your inventory. Again, and it's not just your inventory, or it is just your inventory. So like if you have room on your ship, it'll put it there, but it won't count that fish towards you. You need to put it in your own inventory for it to count. Oh my god, yeah. See, this is where the RNG is going to come into effect and really mess you up. So keep that in mind. You don't know what you're going to get. You can use bait and it will improve your chances, but it's not a guarantee. You could be, especially for boots. You know, it's like, oh, okay, anything that's not a fish, that's random, so I'm going to be here for maybe 5 minutes if you're lucky, or you can be here for like an hour looking for a damn boot. See? Just keep getting those dang fish. I mean, technically a crab's not a fish, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Put that away. Put that down here. Here we go. Yeah, we got a rusted technology permanently damaged by the prolonged water exposure. So we have done that. And so these are cool technologies. They're very, very low technology. So whatever it is. So it is a flooded. It looks like a hazard protection. So it's going to be a very low level, very basic hazard protection. If you go buy another one of these, it probably will be better than this one. However, the one we got is for free. So you can't beat free. Now we need to cook a fish. So we need a nutrient processor. So we need one hermetic seal. Let's build a hermetic seal. So hermetic seal, metal plating, and sodium. But I'm next to someone's base, so I need to get away from their base. That's the one downside. You don't want to be near someone's base because it will prevent you from cooking your fish. Can I do it in here? Nope. No edit permission. Man, your base has some pretty big boundaries, I'll tell you that. Now, if need be, if there's too many bases around like this, oh my god. You can report them and they will go away. So if you do that, oh my god, there's more than one. Are you serious? How? Oh yeah, look at it. Okay, there's tons of them. There's tons of them. So we're not going to be able to report all of them. I can spend the next 10 minutes reporting everyone's base, but that feels like a kind of a jerk move. So instead, I will travel somewhere else, you know, inconvenience me because you wanted to make your cool base here. All right. Let's go. There should be, and maybe this will be in a future update, there should be an allowance for some objects to be built even on a base. So, for instance, a nutrient processor, a refiner. Some of these things that you need to use should be able to be built around a base. Now, I get it. You can exploit that and build a whole bunch of those and, you know, break a base. However, how many times have you gone to like a location and, sorry, like a drop zone or whatever, and or a rendezvous, and it's like, sorry, you can't build anything here because someone made their base. It's like, well, thanks. Just let me put my refiner down or my nutrient processor down. Dang it. All right. Anyway, we're gonna cook a fish, so it doesn't matter which fish you choose. You just have to cook one. You don't even need to cook more than one. Just one is done. Is good enough. So I cook one. There you go. We prepared a dish of fish. I like that. So we got that one. We got our miss out on a catch, which is going to give us nip buds, a supreme movement, a jetpack upgrade, and inventory slots. I will take that. But I'm weird, so I need to make sure my inventory is squared off. So fill in the gaps first. Down there. There we go. And then we also have catch of the day, supreme life support upgrade, and band hazard protection upgrade. So we got all of these. We got jetpacks. We got life support. We have hazard protection. We are doing good. All right, and that is all of phase 1 done. Hopefully, you guys were helped and informed by this video. If it was and you liked the video, then hit that like button. And in the next video, we will be doing phase 2. So I will see you guys then.